Hey guys, what's going on? Druzy here, back again with another South Park Phone Destroyer video, and I apologize for the lack of content over the last day or so, due to the fact that I've been having some issues with my computer, with being able to live stream. I know with the most recent live stream we had a lot of issues with YouTube. I don't know if it was YouTube directly, or if it was my computer, but I believe I solved the computer issue on my end, so I may try to stream on YouTube again. I did stream on Twitch for a little while, but I still had some buffering issues due to the fact of what I believe was my computer issue, which again I believe is now fixed. So I may put up a live poll here within the next, probably sometime later today after I post this video, and I will be posting a second video today, so there will be two videos for you guys today to make up for the lack of content over the last couple of days. But I digress. Because of that, I may put a poll up to see what you guys would prefer be my streaming platform going forward. Do you want me to return to YouTube? Do you want me to stay on Twitch? Do you want me to even go to Mixer? I don't care. I will do whatever you guys would prefer, and which I would assume be the most viewership that I would receive. So that being said, let's look at the matches that I did play here this last weekend during the Team Wars battles. So of course the Team Wars battles are over. Let me go back to the thing here. So here's the team deck, guys, that we did have for this Team Wars team. Last week we had Unholy Combustion, we had Osimo, we had Alien Cloud, Energy Staffed, Medusa Bebe. Of course there was a Douglas, but as you guys know, I try to do the best I can to never use Douglas. Actually don't use Douglas in the last two or three times that Red Links has forced me to play Douglas. But we did have Power Fist Dougie, we did have Hermes Kenny, we had Mecha Timmy, we had Bounty Hunter Kyle, Alien Queen Red, Space Warrior Token, and Rats. So I feel like this was a fairly similar deck to a lot of people. There were a few curveballs I noticed when I was playing my live matches, and we were going up against Szechuan Sauce, Member Berries, a Russian team, and Germany were the teams that we went up against. Unfortunately, I did not record the final score for this. Spoiler alert, Szechuan Sauce did beat us in score. They were ahead of us here with almost 9 hours left. They did end up holding off for the win. And I didn't also be able to record me opening my Team Wars pack, but I did get a legendary in my Team Wars pack this week. I did get Man Bear Pig. So unfortunately I didn't get to show you guys those things. I know you guys enjoy seeing that, but that will unfortunately not be in this video. We will go ahead to the matches, however, and see how we did. I mean, obviously it's already done. So let's check out the matches here. Match number 1 we had against Renato 1008, and this was a starting hand that was kind of weird for me. Obviously not going to play Alien Queen Red to start. I felt like Space Warrior Token would force a play out of Renato, so that's kind of why I put it up there in the top corner there. He's still not playing a card, which was then kind of surprising to me, so he went with Osimo. Now I could just Unholy Combustion here to then be able to get the Space Warrior Token dash off. He does play the Hermes Kenny, but Space Warrior Token somehow gets 2 hits. I don't know how he actually got the second hit off. So obviously did the first hit there. It looks like Hermes Kenny kills him at the same time of the hit itself. A little bit of lag issue, I'm not sure, but we of course use the Rats here to deal with this. They did not level up their Power Fist Dougie, so we were able to decimate it there with Hermes Kenny at level 5. He's just way too strong. I go ahead and get Bounty Hunter Kyle here. I want to just boost up Hermes Kenny, get this bar over and dealt with. I also thought maybe I could use it for the Rats themselves. Unfortunately, the Rats died way too quickly to the new Kid Zap. We then get Medusa Bebe here, get a little bit of a buff for her there with Kyle. Now we have the good old Snake going forward there, doing a bunch of damage there at level 4. Well, a decent amount of damage there at level 4. And then Medusa Bebe just finished it off. Renato just gave up there at the end of match number 1. So let's just go ahead and move on to match number 2. There was a little bit of a wait time here between 1 and 2, but I don't believe there was much of any between 2 and 3. Okay, so let's start that over there. We get Nasty ZZXCO from Uncle Fuckers is the clan. So Nasty ZZ, I believe CO Colorado maybe? I'm not 100% sure, but Nasty of course hitting us with the thumbs up there with the Wendy, so we thumbs up right back. We do Space Warrior Token in the top corner yet again to try to force out a card or just see kind of what Nasty's going to play here. I went ahead and went with Alien Clyde here because I wanted to get the poison on the Randy to kind of whittle him down, just because Alien Clyde's poison is actually extremely strong here, so it should deal with Randy very well. We go ahead and get Mecha Timmy back in the back. We waited a minute just to see if the Alien Queen Red was going to be played, which of course it was. I think this is where the match really turns off in my favor. I now have all these range units. I now have Kyle buffing up Medusa Bebe. Medusa Bebe is basically untouched here. Now I have the ability to put Asamo out in front of Medusa Bebe a little bit. Medusa Bebe moving a little bit too fast for us. But we're able to get the Kyle here. We now have the Mecha Timmy, so we can distract if we need to. But we're going to go ahead and freeze first. So we got Dusa getting buffed up by Bounty Hunter Kyle. We've got, of course, Mecha Timmy still in the back doing a crap ton of damage for us. And we're just going to let this kind of play out for a minute. I cycle through a couple cards and options here with that. We go ahead and get Hermes Kenny on our side. And that Hermes Kenny explosion is going to bring him back to reality. And then we got Medusa Bebe canceling it out very quickly. For some reason, Nasty just pretty much just gives up at this point. But with good old Asamo, as strong as he is right here, we're going to go ahead and Unholy Combustion, get rid of the Mecha Timmy Tommy. And then we're just going to go ahead and freeze Butters. We got Rats coming in. He still has that Bounty Hunter Kyle for Nasty still up there in the air. But level 4 Medusa Bebe is no joke. She's just going to do so much damage and just take that out for us. And we still really haven't played Alien Queen Red in our 2 matches. We also haven't played a Douglas. Those are also 2 key points here. As we move on to the next match here against some person with a bunch of different, is it Quickie? Quickie? Quickie. We're going to go with Quickie, right? That's his name. Not really sure. Obviously using a bunch of different stuff there. Okay, so Mecha Timmy versus Mecha Timmy. So we have the level advantage with our level 4 versus a level 3. I'm going to go ahead and Unholy Combustion here, or at least consider it, just because I didn't want to deal with this Mecha Timmy, but I feel like my Mecha Timmy versus his Mecha Timmy, I'd have the advantage. He goes ahead and we try to mind control at the same time. He does win the mind control battle there for a minute. I don't know why I just consider playing Rats here. It's too little too late here with this point with the Mecha Timmy. But I just want to get I get a double hit there from his Mecha Timmy versus mine. So that's one thing to take consideration. The double hit, still an issue in the game. There's 1, there's 2. You saw it right there, guys. I get the double hit. Even though it didn't register, or I think it did actually register. I forgot his is level 3, so he would do less damage than my level 4 would be. But takes over my Hermes Kenny. Hermes Kenny does take out my Mecha Timmy, unfortunately, so we got a Mecha Timmy trade-off. Hermes Kenny should get a hit here, absolutely does, and now we're down to 6 health, so I can just Unholy Combustion to take this bar when I need to, or I can just, when I get it, take out another unit and then also be able to take the bar at the same time. So I'm at a much high advantage right now with the way that this match is going at the current moment. So I've got Asamo. He's going to get in front of New Kid. Well, would have gotten in front of New Kid. Unfortunately, he does get taken out there. Going to go ahead and take out that unit there from the spawn from Randy, and then go ahead and get Alien Clyde to go ahead and whittle down Randy as best as possible. Try to deal with these rats with Alien Clyde as best as we can. I'd really like to get Medusa Bebe out here to deal with these rats. We do lose a bar, however, so we are now at the disadvantage here at this point of the match. Don't like this Alien Queen Red play either. You're only going to take away Medusa Bebe, who has an insane amount of health. You're also, obviously, Bounty Hunter Kyle as well. I didn't think that was the right play at that moment. You're going to go ahead and use Space Warrior Token, even though he's slowed down, to be able to try to deal with Tally as fast as possible. Space Warrior Token still alive. Medusa is going to use her 1 hit to take almost a full bar down and damage. Like, you see how much damage he took, half a bar on that second bar. We're now able to play Energy Staff effectively because it's under 1 minute mark, so we're going to get all that extra energy for us. We know he's already played Alien Queen Red, so we think that we have the advantage to where we can play all of these big units here. At least I do. I'm not going to play Rats here because I'm kind of baiting out his... I assume the Alien Queen Red would have been played if I played too many unit cards here. I go ahead and risk it anyways. Do a nice mind control to get rid of Hermes Kenny for a minute. Even though Hermes Kenny is going to get taken over or frozen by that Asamo, I'm going to use the same freeze on my end. I'm going to go ahead and use my Alien Queen Red to take out the Medusa Bebe, work on Asamo, work on Mecha Timmy. Just so many big, beefy units that can be dealt with here with all of this poison damage. Of course, the double poison unfortunately went on Asamo, who was dead anyways, instead of Randy, which I originally wanted. Tally comes in here. We're down into sudden death, so now we've got to make a move for it. It's going to go with the Hermes Kenny. We're going to go with Energy Staff yet again. Get that energy back in our advantage and favor here. Going to go with the good old Douglas play, which we did have Mecha Timmy to try to deal with it, but we were able to get the second bar anyways, and that is a thumbs up. So, of course, we get 3 solid wins for Team Wars and a score of 113 because we only got 2 bars in that second match. So not a perfect score for us. Unfortunately, it was not enough to overtake Szechuan Sauce, as they did beat us out by, I think they had 4,500 points or more, and we had about 4,300 or so, because we had about 5 more people to play after I competed in Team Wars. But that's how my Team Wars went this last week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and the commentary breakdown of my decision making in the matches. Again, tune in to yet another episode that's going to be coming out today along with this one. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, guys, my name is Druzy.